Hey friends, welcome to another Wolverine video. Today I wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with me and just let you know about some exciting new things that I have in my Etsy shop. So I keep forgetting to do these videos every month. And I'm a little, excuse my my rig here. I'm a little frustrated with myself because every month I do a subscription box on my Etsy, and they've been a huge hit with my friends and with my friends on Facebook and just in general. And I'm really, really pleased with how it's going, but I keep forgetting to share them on here. And so I wanted to make sure that before I ship them all out and get them all packaged away, that I talk to you guys about them, because I think you're going to think they're pretty cool. This has more to do with the herbalism side of things that I have, tried to incorporate in my channel. I know a lot of you are here for yarny stuff and you've stayed because you think the herbal stuff is cool too. And whatever reason you're here, I'm happy that you're here. So I wanted to show you my June box, and I'm very pleased with my June box. So each month there's a theme. The first theme was purification. And then the second month was grounding. And this month is my third month, and it is Return to Love. And I'm really excited about this because it was sweet to put together. It was really sweet to put together. So the thumbnail of this video will also, maybe I'll just show you guys they're all in here, but I'll show you the items one at a time because they're just kind of falling all over the place. But what you get in each box, if you order, I think I have 4 more left on my Etsy right now. If you order the subscription boxes, you'll get a sheet like this with the instructions on how to use it. I know it's backwards to you guys probably, but it just tells you a little bit about what's in the box and then some ideas of how to use them. And then you'll get a botanical postcard like this, and then on the back it'll have a personalized reading that I do for you. So for every box that I do, I draw a tarot card, and then I write my intuitive reading based on that tarot card on the back, just for you. Everybody gets their own message. Nobody gets the same message. Occasionally I've had people get the same card, but even then the message isn't the same. So you get a really pretty botanical postcard. They don't all look like this. Everyone is a different plant. So with your own personal reading on the back. You get a bottle of organic rose water hydrosol. And this stuff is fantastic. Beauty gurus all over the world use this. What it does is it hydrates the skin. It's also a toner and an astringent. So it like tightens the skin, shrinks the appearance of pores. What I like it for is when it's really hot out like it is today, is I haven't sprayed this one yet. And then just kind of let it set on your skin, and it cools you off, and it smells like roses, and it makes your skin feel really like dewy. I love it. Rose water is amazing. So it's organic rose water. Made this myself. It's just steam distilled rose water, hydrosol. So rose water is a hydrosol. Just most people leave that part off the label, but I'm trying to educate about herbalism as well, so I put it on the label. So that's one thing that you get. You get a braid of sweetgrass to smudge your home with. This stuff smells amazing. Hi, Jen. You get a little bottle of rose perfume. This is different than the rose water because this is a fragrance and not a toner, and it has alcohol, so you would not spray it in your face, but it's just a perfume, and it smells amazing. It smells just like a real rose. And then you get a full-size bag of my Heart Tea Blend. And on the back of the Heart Tea Blend is an incantation that I will read to you guys in just a moment. And last but not least, you get this adorable little quartz crystal heart. And it's kind of hard to see. It is teeny tiny, but the idea is that you carry this in your pocket and it reminds you to stay in love at all times. So it's just kind of a reminder to be kind, to be loving towards one another. And it just kind of fit the theme, Return to Love. So I love them. I think they're adorable. They're so teeny tiny, and they're just, I don't know, they make my heart happy. But the biggest item in here, So I also have the rose water and the perfume up on my Etsy by themselves for people that don't want the whole box, but maybe want the rose water. But the biggest item in here, and I haven't made a listing for it yet. I will be making a listing for it very soon. I need to get some hawthorn berries so I can make more heart tea and post it as a separate listing. But the heart tea, I've actually been making this for years, and it was originally intended to kind of help people deal with the grief of existing in this world with everything that's going on. And so it's universally good for everyone because everybody has some kind of grief or pain in their heart. And when I was blending the tea, I actually wrote a poem or an incantation with the intention of this tea, what every herb is and what the intention behind that herb is. So I'll just go ahead and read it to you. It says, "To heal your heart, the whole, not part, from past and present pains, to make it strong but open still so love and joy remains, to plant the seeds of love, not greed, to bloom in darkest day, to shine so bright that love and light no sorrow shall remain, to be aware of those who care and ever walk beside you, to clear away the fear and pain that obscure your path from view, to close the wounds that have been with you since a small and helpless child, to love yourself above all else, to take away the stinging pain of words unkindly spoken, to mend, to heal, and yet unseal a lovely heart that's broken, to shade your eyes from sights unkind to tender-hearted people, for hard goodbyes and teary eyes and words we've left unspoken, for safety and security, to know you have all that you need, inner peace, to spice things up, to fill your cup with an ever-burning passion, to love, to love, to love, to love in every form and fashion." So that's the incantation for this tea. And I put it on every bag. And the herbs in here are rose, calendula, hawthorn, nettle, red clover, hibiscus, raspberry leaf, dandelion root, cinnamon, hawthorn berries, stevia, and of course, love. This is my all-time favorite tea blend that I've ever made. As my friends will vouch for it. It helps in really hard times. It helps in good times. There's something about it that's very magical and healing and uplifting. I've experienced that myself, but I've gotten rave reviews from this one. So there will be a listing for the heart tea coming up very soon. I just need to get a good picture. And that big old bag is going to be in the box along with everything else. So that's the June subscription box, and you can find it on my Etsy. I'll put it in the chat here, and then I'll also put it in the description box when this is done. So it's etsy.com/shop/Crow Boutique. And I do only have, I think, 4 left. So if you want this box, you got to get it now. But there will be another box next month with a different theme. So, keep your eyes out, check into my store on occasion. I'm just really bad at remembering to do these videos because I have so many other things going on. And I wanted to make sure and let everybody know that the items in this box are going to be available separately on my Etsy on their own. And I'm going to start doing that with each box. Whenever I make a tea blend, I'll have the tea available or an essential oil roller or whatever. I'm going to start posting those in the shop because I've been asked by people who have bought previous boxes if I could make, just the essential oil because they don't want everything else a second time. They already have it. They just want the oil from the box or they just want the tea from the box. So I'm going to start doing that. And yeah, that's kind of it. And then also if you order early, like this month, I'm sorry, guys, I already passed the deadline and that's on me. I'm sorry. But this month, for instance, I gave everybody that ordered early a little surprise that I can't show here because there might be somebody who ordered early watching. But I'm going to keep that as a theme every month. So if you order before the first of the month, it's going to be, some little prize. It's nothing huge. It's just a little thank you for ordering early. And then it all comes wrapped in this cute little, got to take the surprise out, this cute little box. And I mean, it'll be packed safely for shipping. It won't be as pretty, but yeah, that's the June box. And I'm really excited about it. So far, it's my favorite one. Although I think I said that about the first and the second box as well. So, they're all my favorites. And then in other news, so I'm still badgering my husband about music for the Mesa Verde video because things have just been insane crazy over here. We got a little inflatable pool for our kids on the backyard, on the back porch. I mean, sorry if that crinkling is bugging you guys. I have my fan on because it's hot. Anyway, so we got an inflatable pool. It's like a 10-foot by 4-foot pool for the backyard. And we were hanging out in that all day today. That was a lot of fun. I've been making rose water all day to finish the boxes. Tomorrow I'll probably be doing readings all day, so I don't think that I'll be able to get much done in the way of YouTube, but maybe I can do a live. And then I had an MRI yesterday. Well, 2 MRIs yesterday, but they did all at once. I had an MRI of my right hip done and an MRI of my lumbar spine. I was able to successfully stay in the machine this time. I didn't freak out. My doctor had given me some anxiety meds, so I used those, and that definitely helped. And then they also had me in the bigger machine, so I didn't freak out as much. And the tech was really sweet. He was super sweet. He saw claustrophobia on my chart, and he was just like, if you need out at any time, we can take as many breaks as you need. You're the last patient of the night. I went at like 7:30. But I got to tell you, I am not a fan of lorazepam. Like, that's what I took for anxiety, and it just wiped me. I was just so tired, and it didn't really help that much with my anxiety. Like, I just felt like I was worrying more because I was out of control, you know? So yeah, but I got through it, and I haven't heard back like the results yet or anything. I did get a disc from the place, and I got a chance to look at my images, and I saw some things that even to the layman don't look right. So we'll see what they say. It's just kind of a routine. I'm not looking at any surgery or anything like that, even if something is repairable with surgery. Because of my eds, we just don't heal well. So I'm just gonna, like, I can live with my body the way it is right now, but I'm not prepared to like let anybody cut me open and take anything out or put anything in or try to fix. I'm doing okay right now. I don't need to do any of that. I do start aquatherapy in 4 weeks, which is so exciting. I have to go find a new modest swimsuit, which are so hard to find, by the way, especially in my size. I don't know why. And then the rainbow Larks foot baby blanket tutorial. I just finished the last portion of filming, and I am already working on the border. And I think I was going to show you everybody how to do every single row, and I just decided that wasn't of the border. That wasn't necessary because it's all the same. So the border that I just filmed is this. It's a row of double crochet, and then in the corners it's 2 double crochets, 3 chains, 2 double crochets, and then the next row is a single crochet of a color, and then it'll be another double crochet row of this. I think it's called banana cream, this yellow, and then it'll be orange, and then it'll be pale yellow, and then it'll be yellow, and then it'll, you know, just so on and so forth until I have a row of every color of the rainbow ones. So I just finished filming that. I have to do the voiceovers, and I am planning, fingers crossed, to post it this evening. I'm already running out of spoons because I did a lot today. So if it doesn't get posted this evening, it will be my sole purpose in life tomorrow. Like, it will happen. I know you guys have been waiting so patiently for this. I know I love this blanket too. I'm so thrilled with the way it's turning out. And I showed it to my brother-in-law because he knows it's for his wife. And he was like, oh my gosh, she is going to love that so much. And so I'm really happy with it. It has kind of like a, I don't know, like a 70s vibe or something, kind of vintagey. But that's going up. And then what else is happening? There's more happening, but I can't remember at the moment. Oh, I'm going to go see my grandmother again on Tuesday, and we're going to have dinner together, and that's going to be really nice. And that's pretty much it, I think. At the moment, I have a couple more doctor's appointments and stuff coming up, but they're all routine. You know, it's like women check and like a dental checkup and stuff. But I actually was talking to my husband, I want to say last night, no, it must have been 2 nights ago. And I've just kind of decided that I'm done. Like, I don't want to keep going to doctors or seeking answers. Like, I'm going to keep doing PT, and I'll keep getting the imaging as my doctor wants me to, just to make sure that like nothing is dangerous. But I'm just not seeking, like, I'm not going to go to a rheumatologist or an ortho, because at the end of the day, the truth is that they can't really help me that much. I went and saw an ortho before I got my MRI, and she did an x-ray of my hips, and she said, there's nothing we can do for you. Your condition's not treatable. And I just came to the realization that, like, when I go to see doctors on a regular basis, I feel like a sick person. Like, when I don't go to see doctors on a regular basis, I feel like a healthy person that happens to use a wheelchair. And I'm just done for now. I just don't want to do it. So I'm going to take care of a few routine things. I'm going to start aqua therapy. I'm going to get a hold of a counselor just, for my anxiety, to kind of talk over what my options are for like medication, because my medication's not really helping that much anymore. And then that's it. I'm not doing it. I'm supposed to get a sleep study done. I've been trying to get in at National Jewish for months, but because of COVID, they've been like just crazy busy because they're a respiratory hospital. So that hasn't happened. I might push that back till next year if I can start getting some decent sleep. Yeah, I just don't want to do it anymore. I've decided I just don't want to do it anymore. Every time I go to a new doctor, it's one of two things. Like, either it's amazing and they're wonderful, which is very rare, or what happens more often is that they've never heard of my disease. They've heard of my disease once in med school. They've never heard of anybody having my disease. They don't know what to do for my disease. They send me to another specialist who doesn't know what to do for my disease, and so on and so forth. And I feel like this constant search for answers and seeking solutions isn't helpful, because I know I've done enough research and I understand that my disease, as of right now, until they find the gene that causes this particular kind of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and until they develop a gene therapy for that, there's no cure. There's no treatment. The only things that can be done are pain management and PT, which I'm already doing. And my gastroparesis symptoms are well managed with digestive enzymes. So as of right now, I don't feel the need to really like go to the doctor a lot. If something comes up, of course I'll go. But I just wanted to share that with you, because I know a lot of people with chronic illnesses, you feel like you get locked into this cycle of going to the doctor after doctor after doctor and having 4 or 5 visits a week. And all you're doing is spinning your spoons and spinning your wheels. You're just exhausted, and I don't know, it's just not worth it to me anymore. I'm going to have this disease for the rest of my life. I'm 34. My kids are young. Summer is here. I might do more doctor's appointments in the winter when there's nothing better to do. But as of right now, when my pain is good, I will be playing with my children. That is what I'm going to spend all of my spoons on. I have no desire to find out what's broken. I'm letting the doctors do MRIs of like my spine, my hips, probably my shoulders, probably my neck, just to make sure that any damage that is there doesn't get worse with exercise, to make sure that there's no like stress fractures in my spine or whatever. And when I get the results back, if they say, hey, this is wrong, you could have surgery for this, we could fix this for you, I'm going to say no thank you. At this point, like, no thank you. Is it going to be broken in 10 years? Okay, then we'll fix it then, maybe. Because I just don't heal well, and I have it pretty good right now. Like, I'm in pain a lot, but pain is just a sensation to me. It's not something to be avoided. It's been with me my whole life. It's what I know, and I don't want new pain. I don't want to have surgery and then have to recover from it. I don't want to have to spend months in bed or rehab. Like, I don't want to do all that. So I'm just going to say right now that, like, for 2021, I think I have 3 more appointments I have on the books. I'm going to get my dental stuff taken care of. I'm going to do my routine. I had my physical, but I need to do my lady doctor appointment. And luckily my doctor is trauma informed. So she gave me also lorazepam for that procedure. And after that, other than routine checkups, or if my doctor feels like she needs to see me for something, I am not seeking any more answers. I have a diagnosis and it sucks. And I've been to so many doctors, you guys. Like, so many doctors. I can't even tell you how many doctors I've been to trying to find answers. First it was mono, and then it was gallbladder issues, and then it was possibly cancer, and then it was fibromyalgia, and then it was celiac disease, and like they threw out all these different, and it was none of those things. It's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which on the one hand is great because I know what it is, I know what's causing all my issues, but on the other hand kind of sucks because there's like if you have celiac disease, there's things you can do. If you have autoimmune disease, you can take immunosuppressants and live a pretty full life. If you have lupus, you can be treated by a rheumatologist, but there's not really much to do when your collagen is crap. So me and my crappy collagen are just going to do whatever we feel like doing until we can't do it anymore. And then maybe we'll seek out things like surgery. But if you guys don't mind holding me in your thoughts and prayers and just kind of like surrounding the MRI with love, mostly just that I can handle whatever the results are, because for the longest time I've been hearing that there's nothing wrong because all my test results come back normal. But finally, they're going to be looking at my soft tissues. They're going to be looking at every joint in this area. And there could be something there. And I just don't know how prepared I am to hear it. So like, if you guys don't mind just like holding that in your thoughts, like just supporting me, no matter what it is, like you don't have to pray that everything's fine because everything's not fine. Whether it shows up on the MRI or not, there are things that are not fine in here. But just give me strength, because it's a little emotional. Hi, Susan. I'm doing okay. I was just sharing about my recent MRI and my decision to stop going to doctors. Not entirely. I'm still going to do my routine stuff, but I'm just done seeking specialists. And then earlier I was talking about my June box and what goes in there. So that's fun. I'll go through it really quick again for you, Susan, so you don't have to watch the replay. But my June box is going to have a full-sized heart tea blend with an incantation on the back. I did read that earlier, all that tiny print there. And then it has a rose water hydrosol, which is great. It's like a facial toner. This cute little bottle of perfume. It's a rose perfume. Sweetgrass. And my favorite thing in this whole box, oh no, I lost it. There it is. There's this cute little rose quartz heart. It's teeny. And it's made out of rose quartz. And then, of course, everybody gets a personalized reading on a beautiful postcard and instructions on how to use their box. So that was the purpose of this video, was to share about the June box with you guys. But I kind of went off on a tangent about doctors because I had my MRI yesterday. And I did okay. I did fine. I didn't freak out. But I realized that the panic attack that I had when I attempted to do the MRI on Thursday wasn't just about the test. It was like what they might find or what they might not find, because with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a lot of your tests come back normal. Nothing's ever wrong, but you're always in pain and like always suffering and having dislocations. And unless it's a doctor that's familiar with EDS, they'd never believe you. So the idea of having my MRI come back like everything's fine, of course that would be wonderful. But then it also is like, is it in my head? Am I faking this? Making myself crazy. And then if something does show up and they're like, we can fix this with surgery, I've already decided I'm not having any kind of surgery anytime soon unless it's absolutely necessary to save my life. So there's that too, like to find out that there's something that might be fixable, just to be strong enough to like not give in to the temptation to do surgery, just because I know that I don't heal well. And I feel like I'm living pretty well right now. Like I'm doing a lot more with my kids. I'm doing my business stuff, as you see. And, and one other thing that I'm doing that's really exciting, I'll tell you in a second. But the point being, I'm just over it. I don't want to deal with doctors anymore. So I'm going to go in and get my teeth cleaned. I'm going to get my dental stuff taken care of. I'm going to do my well women check. And then everything else is getting put off until next year. So I'll be doing PT and pain management, and that's it. no more specialists. I'm over it. I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't have whatever it is that I need to deal with those people. I don't have it. So that's just kind of like the biggest decision. I don't know where everybody's at. I got 3 here. I'm happy with that number. It's kind of like just hanging out with my friends. I think everybody's just lurking, which you're welcome to lurk. I don't mind. Oh, that reminds me. I need to call Jane. Jane, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I forgot to call you. I will call you after this. Hopefully you won't be asleep. I've been meaning to call her since yesterday. I think the anxiety meds they gave me really messed up my brain yesterday. So, okay. So the other exciting thing that I've been doing, you guys, I did my own laundry. I did my own laundry for the first time in like 2.5, 3 years. I did my own laundry. So there is this group on Facebook called Buy Nothing Denver Families. And I went on there and I asked if anybody had a portable washing machine, like the crank kind, it kind of looks like a cement mixer or a bucket or whatever. Because my husband has been doing all of my laundry for like the past almost 3 years now. I promise it's not a mess in here. It's just my blankets. Sorry. So he's been doing my laundry basically since I got really sick, and I haven't been able to do my laundry because our machines are in the basement and I can't go down the stairs, or I could probably go down them, but I don't think I'd be able to get back up them. So I haven't been able to do laundry. So in this Buy Nothing Denver group, I asked if anybody had a portable washing machine, and I didn't really have that much hope, but I was hoping for like one of the crank kind, just so I could wash my delicates. And this lovely lady named Kathy, she sought me out. She messaged me. She told me that her friend Edith has one in her garage that she's not using, but she's not on Facebook. So she gave me Edith's number and she set up this whole thing. And I went to Edith's house with my husband and we picked it up. And it is one of those full-blown electrical washer spin dryer machines. So it's like got the wash tub and it agitates. You fill it with water. It agitates like a regular washing machine. And then on the other side, it's got this little spin dryer that it doesn't use any heat, but it spins out so much of the water that when you take the clothes out, they're barely damp. So you just hang them up, and then a couple hours later, everything is dry and done. So I spent most of the day before yesterday, just doing laundry. I was like literally in my bathroom just watching this machine wash because it's been such a long time since I've been able to do my own laundry. And before I got really sick, I actually worked in a commercial hotel laundry, and I miss it, you guys. I missed it so much. And I know that sounds ridiculous to say, because I know when I used to have to do the laundry for 4 people and then do laundry for a job, I was just like, oh my God, I don't want to do any more laundry. But after almost 3 years, it was huge. It was like emotional. I like sat in the bathroom on my shower chair with the little machine in my shower, and it's, washing the clothes, and I'm just watching it like it's a TV show, and it's the happiest I've been in such a long time. Like it made my whole day. It just made my whole day. And I'm going to go do laundry after this too. I'm so excited. I'm going to go wash some of my scarves. I'm going to wash some of my swimsuit, my delicates, some of the things that my husband's been afraid to wash because they say hand wash. And it's really the little things, it makes you feel so human because it had been such a long time. I had forgotten how much I really enjoy doing laundry. Like, I don't want to do everybody's laundry, don't get me wrong, but I'm happy to do my laundry. And the cute thing is that because the machine is so small, my daughter wants to do her laundry in there too. So she was the one that did the first load. She brought her little laundry basket. She's 5, by the way. And she brought it in the bathroom and we did her laundry together, and it was so sweet. No, it doesn't hook up to the sink. You have to fill it. But I have a sprayer from when we had cloth diapers on my toilet that just sprays straight from the tap, or my shower, because I use it in my shower. My shower head comes down and I just fill it up like that. And it only takes a minute. Yeah, it would be cool if you could hook it up to the sink, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't have that. I guess originally it came with some kind of tube that you're supposed to be able to use for the sink, but it doesn't actually hook up to the sink. It's just so that you can hold it to the sink. I don't know. That piece is gone. I'm okay with it because all the reviews said that it's worthless anyway. So I am really, really excited about that. It's just one of those little, I wonder if I can find it and show you guys a picture. Because I can't take my whole, well, I guess I could take my whole computer in my bathroom, but I don't want you to see how messy my room is right now. I have stuff everywhere because of the June boxes, like everywhere. Actually, I'm making rose water like right now. It's on my stove. So that's fun. Here we go. I found it. So this is the actual machine that I have. And it's $105. So it's really not bad. But I, don't have the extra income right now. Sorry about the glare, you guys. Let's see. Maybe if I... that's not helpful. But that's it. That's the little machine. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I'm excited about it. I live in Colorado, Susan, in Colorado. Yep. A little bit southeast of Denver. So not quite Denver, but in Aurora, Colorado. Yeah. Where do you live, Susan? You're across the pond, aren't you? I can never remember where everybody's from. Everybody's hiding. Jen said hi. Susan said hi. Who else do I have lurking? I wonder. I wish that they would let you click on it and see who it is, but I guess then nobody would join the lives, right? Because then you can't lurk. I do the same thing. Sometimes I go in lives and I won't say anything. Not a thing. I'll just, stitch and listen. I like lurking, but anyway, that's kind of all that's going on right now. Like I said, I'm hoping to get that Larks foot tutorial up today. I know I've been saying a couple days for like months. I'm sorry. I don't always have the spoons to do what I wish I had the spoons to do. And so not everything happens on the schedule I wish it would happen on. But I'm really happy because the June boxes are already basically done. And I think I have 4 left on my Etsy right now. And then I'm doing my own laundry. We have our little pool in the backyard. We are set for summer. I'm so happy right now. Life is good. I have had a few dislocations and of course my regular pain, but I'm on an uphill right now. I'm up here, so I'm not going to let myself really get down into the dumps because that spiral is dark. And I know that not every day is going to be great, but right now is really good. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to be happy with it. I'm going to stay there because that's all we can do, right? But yeah. You have one that's a bit bigger. I freaking love that thing. It's actually quite big. I think I could probably put a queen sheet in there, no problem. Because I put all my daughter's laundry and then a couple of my dresses in there, and we still had room. It's pretty big. Oh, you live in California? Why did I think that you live across the pond? I don't know why I thought that. I was born in California. What part of California do you live in? I was born in East LA. Literally. I was born in Panorama City. My dad used to sing that song to me when I was little. I didn't mean to offend you by suggesting that you were European, Susan. I'm sorry. If it helps, I have brain fog and it's terrible. I don't know that it helps. Oh, I am thinking about doing a giveaway. I know I haven't done one in a while. It would only be open to US people, but I'm thinking about doing a giveaway of one of my June boxes. I just haven't decided yet because what I've done the past few months, I did one giveaway on Instagram, which by the way, follow me on Instagram at the Woolverine Lady, or at Crow Lady 117. Those are both me. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe not the whole box. Maybe I'll just do the perfume or something. I don't know. I want to do a giveaway though. I haven't done one in a while. So either something herbal or something yarny. I am working on some samples for people. Maybe CBD samples, badass balm samples, and mandarin essential oil samples. So I'll be sending those out soon, as soon as I get done with the June boxes. So if I don't have your mailing address and you want a sample, let me know. I was only planning on doing 2 of them, but I got so many requests. So send me your address if you want to. I'll put my email. Actually, I'll just put it here now. Quartz. Sorry if that typing is really loud. I have my mic right next to the keyboard. Anyway, anybody that wants the sample badass balm and other stuff, just send me an email. But I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm starting to lose my voice, which means I'm running out of spoons. So I'm going to go because I've got my rose water on the stove still. I haven't put on my pajamas yet. Like, there's still a lot of spoons left to spend. So I'm going to go. Keep an eye out for that Larks foot tutorial and then also the Mesa Verde video eventually. It's my husband's fault, you guys. Don't blame me. It's my husband. But don't forget, wash your hands, wear your masks, be kind to yourselves and each other. And don't forget that you are sacred, beloved, precious beings. And I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming and spending a little bit of time with me this evening. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.